organizations, especially nonprofit organizations, there is a mentality of poverty. And so work is sought after based on funding. And also sort of on a programmatic basis, one program. And rarely does it happen that there's an overall institutional mission, especially with this work, because older adults as creative learners in the arts education realm is a relatively new concept. And senior service organizations, arts and cultural organizations have not been doing this work. There have been adult programs in a lot of these organizations, but the idea of systematizing it and this being a regular part of the offerings of an organization is new. And so that means that organizations and institutions have to change. And it's not easy to change. And funding streams, administrative staff, program people, who's hired, where they're getting their money, what they think is important is shifting. And it's not to diminish other population, other areas that need and require service and deserves service and programs, kids and youth, families, whatever. But older adults as a designated focus group is a new thing in terms of older adults as learners and as program participants for organizations. And so in talking with organizations who are interested in doing this work, there's always the initial question of, well, why are you doing the work? Well, sometimes and oftentimes, unfortunately, it's to follow the money. Well, I heard that there's some grant over there that I can get some money and I can get a program in, and that means I could hire a teaching artist, great. I could do something fun for the older adults in the community, great. But then our question to the organization is, and then what next? What does that mean? How do you actually build this work into what you're offering? And it's not just about finding more money. It's about changing the culture of the organization. It's about expanding, renegotiating, redesigning the mission of the organization. Sometimes if it's not in your mission, then why are you doing this work? If your mission is not to provide arts education programming or to serve older adults, where does this work fit in the mission of your organization? The way that we've been looking at sustainability in creative aging is beyond just financial. It's looking at the programmatic and administrative aspects of sustainability. How do you actually sustain a program? And the question is, why are you sustaining it? Are you sustaining it because it's a valuable offering for your constituents? It's part of your mission. It's bringing in revenue. It's providing good programming for a new audience. And so we began to look at sustainability in different aspects and to look at financial sustainability as one, administrative, meaning how's your administration supporting this? Is your board of directors supporting this effort? Do they know what the programming is about? Have they seen the programming in action? Do they know why they're doing it? And if it's related to your mission? And then the programming piece of it. Who is delivering the programming on your staff? Is your staff ready to do this work? Do they have the support they need to implement and design and distribute programming? It all then goes to how are you aligning your budget? And it's not only how are you going to get the grant, but how are you going to realign your budget overall to accommodate this new kind of programming? Because in most organizations, this is new programming. It is a new approach. It's a new, massive, growing, permanent audience, patron base, that needs a different kind of programming. The idea is that this programming becomes part of your regular offering. This is not just a one-time deal. This is part of the service that you provide to the community that you are working in. Whether you're a state agency and you are covering an entire state of libraries or of senior service centers, this is about institutionalizing the work so that it can be continue to bear fruit, to continue to be excellent work, continue to reach the patrons and constituents who need the work. and it becomes an infrastructure developed within your organization to support it.